And it is going to be the Graves that gets picked up here by Dandy. Ekko is going to be picked up by Loong again, and it's going to be the Gnar for Flandre.
But at least want to contest for it. And Dandy has the numbers advantage for at least this second.
And he does get spotted out. That's SofM goes in, takes the red buff for himself, and now it's tanked there as well. Easyhoon using the ultimate on towards the Gragas. Ultimate comes out from Gragas, but the Void Links are chasing him down. Will SofM survive? Has to flash away. And Flandre is still chasing on to the remaining members of Vici.
Set themselves up with a hard CC and look for the first one.
Yeah, you'd expect level 6 is where they do it, but he's just
Tahm Kench moving into the mid lane. Tahm going to get hit by the enchanted Krystal arrow by Easyhoon. In no position to use the ultimate.
Massive miscommunication. Easyhoon has flash, so he could have closed that distance, but you know, not timing or communicating that correctly to follow up chain CC. They have to go the long way back to their lane. Dandy's also being pulled down here as Endless face checks.
Jiezou finds him. Endless going to get locked down by the deadly flourish. The ultimate from Jiezou doesn't connect. There's the flash for SofM. caveMan eats it up, pops the grey health, trying to keep the Ashe alive. Teleports are coming in. First blood falls for Krystal, but it's still going for the fight. Dandy trying to kite away the rest of Snake. Dodges the body slam. The barrel doesn't connect on towards Endless either, but it's just first blood being picked up by Krystal.
And it's now a race for first brick because the TP was burned by Flandre, which means that Loong has all of the advantage in the top side, so Snake have to commit to pushing this down as 3.
That Vici aren't successful in their moves, and Snake are reacting well.
Looking to try and lock down Easyhoon, forces him to use the Ghost to get back to safety. Bottom lane, SofM looking to try and get the jump onto caveMan. Protocol comes out as well. Endless throws out the arrow trying to save his support, but it doesn't work. Another big pick coming out from Snake.
And now Snake are starting to splinter Vici apart through their bottom lane. SofM, that's 2 repeated successful ganks.
The other ones. Gold efficiency, that's it.
The higher those percentages, the better, as we now have a skirmish bot.
Loong going to get knocked into the wall, forced to use the ultimate, but he's underneath the Snake turret. Flandre now running away. Dandy trying to join the fight, flashes over the wall. Flandre really low, will get taken down. Dandy picks up the kill. Dandy and Easyhoon getting this mid lane turret incredibly low. They have a teleport coming into mid lane to stop this. Dandy not going to be able to quick draw away from the tether, but that's for SofM. He's going to get locked down. Going to jump on top of Dandy and get that first kill. Turrets do get traded. Loong going deep into the back lines on top of Tank. Easyhoon flashes forward as well, gets the double silence now. Tank's going to fall. Flandre's about to transform. Loong is really close to pick up the kill, but SofM is one that shuts him down. Now Jiezou moving on forward. caveMan gets out of the range of Krystal, gets locked down by the enchanted Krystal arrow from Endless. That was a very messy team fight.
Starting to brute force their way in here as the dragon will be spawning in about 1 minute. They already have control of the scuttle crab.
Loong is here. Vici might be looking for a fight. He does get locked down. He's on top of Tank, already incredibly low. Jump on top of him. Has to use the ultimate early. Jiezou incredibly low. caveMan has to save him, but gets knocked back into the team. He's now the target of choice. Uses the grey health to keep himself alive, but Krystal pops him like a balloon with the final crit shot. It opens up with the curtain call to slow everyone down. Gonna connect with all the shots, but nobody from the side of Snake can follow up. But Vici will have to retreat from the team fight.
Their advantage to beat their opponents in team fights.
So there's a flash forward from Flandre looking to lock down Dandy. Curtain coming out. Dandy has to try and dodge them out, but Flandre going to be able to pick up that last auto attack to get to pick onto Vici jungler.
Yeah, really well done from Flandre, once again showing off his mechanics as Easyhoon's moving pretty angrily forwards. They have to learn their lesson here. The Baron actually a big thing that Snake are looking towards. They're actually about to kick this one off now.
They do just that. Easyhoon used his Ghost earlier, looking to try and get a pick to start off or try and find a team fight for Vici. Vici do know this is happening, but they're moving a little bit slow towards the pit. It's down to about half its health. Arrow comes out, lands into Jiezou. Loong going into the back lines, forcing the QSS coming out from Tank. Braum has to use the ultimate to separate the rest of Vici. Snake incredibly low. Have to get the extra shield coming out from Karma to back away from the fight, but Vici successfully stopped the Baron. There's an early teleport coming from Tank to get down to the pit. Loong going to try and match that. Dragon has been started by Snake, but Jiezou's going to get caught out by the arrow from Endless, taking quite a bit of damage.
Both teams want to fight.
Tank already using the empowered ear to shield the rest of the team. Dragon getting very low, 2,000 health. Snake, know that Flandre is already in Mega. That's going to wear out after some time. The smite goes out, but Endless! Wow. He's going to pick it up with the volley. Flandre tries to get the Gnar off, but knocks Endless and Easyhoon away from the team. He's getting down really low. Jiezou's the
Vici
first to
doing
fall. Snake, they have to retreat. SofM incredibly low. Krystal's the next target. Dandy sliding into the back lines as Karma's going to get taken down. Easyhoon picks up a double kill on their team fight, and Snake just fumbled that dragon play.
And again, Vici are not known for their 5v5 ability, especially in a region so stacked in team fighting like the LPL, but graces upon them because they're across from Snake, a team that has constantly recognized that they need to play creative and innovative styles because they don't know how to team fight as well either.
And immediately off the back of that dragon pick, they move straight towards the Baron pit. Vici going to start this up. They have the Void Links. They have a Tahm Kench coming in as well with the Abyssal Voyage. SofM is looking to see if he can get the steal. It's going to be a smite battle if he can get over the wall. Tank going to the pit. Endless has to be eaten up by caveMan. Looks over the back line trying to deal with SofM. Endless is so low. He's flashing over the wall. He's trying to find his way out this. Endless, what are you doing? Will get taken out by Jiezou, but stops SofM from getting into the pit. And Vici going to be able to pick up the Baron.
What is he doing? Endless is going massive. What a bold play.
It's still not done yet because Flandre is going to get locked down by Easyhoon and gets obliterated by Vici. Everyone from this team is on the same page. They pull off the scrappy team fight.
Yeah, Malzahar has the ultimate back up again, and Flandre's left to his own devices, essentially by himself. Endless was absolutely a hero there, as was caveMan.
Now with the advantage, the chokehold begins.
I don't think you wanted that.
Where are you going? Endless! caveMan just brings him to his death. What are you doing? As now Snake look for a team fight. Easyhoon has to try and ghost his way out of this one. My goodness, that was a mistake if I've ever seen one.
I see that caveMan signed up for Motto's delivery service from yesterday.
I've seen this happen once in solo queue where you go into the Nexus fountain as Tahm Kench and you wait to see if somebody gets into your stomach. Turns out, caveMan's doing that to Endless.
Trying to speed up the rest of the team as Krystal
teleports are in.
Coming out, Easyhoon trying to dodge them. 2 shots already missing. Cancels the ultimate. They locked out Jiezou as the first target. Endless getting good damage on towards the support. He puts up the shield as well as the face of the mountain, but suddenly Krystal's been able to take down Dandy. He gets a massive shield to keep himself alive. Easyhoon's ghosting to the back lines, trying to charge on forward. Loong trying to do what he can. The Malefic Visions takes down Tank as they trade 1-for-1.
This is aggressive.
Even though it's a 1-for-1, Vici take down the mid lane inner turret. SofM goes in with the flash. Flandre trying to jump in because of that Mega Gnar. Loong incredibly low, forced to use the ultimate. Endless takes down Jiezou. He's been cutting like a monster in this game.
Yeah, Endless is going nuts. SofM unfortunately doesn't have the keg. If he had his ultimate, he could have knocked them all into the turret. As once again, that was look again, mechanical mistake. But
you need to flash before using the W.
It happens to the best of us.
They're using Tahm Kench to get in the backlines here. Snake might actually be pinned as Loong gets a big power lock convergence, knocking down 3 people to start the fight off. Smokescreen's going to separate Krystal from the fight as Vici still charging on forward. Jiezou gets locked down and obliterated by Dandy. But Snake trying to fight back. Flandre's about to go Mega, still waiting to transform. The Curticle comes out from Tank. Look at the snipe off. Loong doesn't get it. They've already lost their support. Vici still have to run away from this fight.
To deter a Baron.
It's got to be careful. Parallel convergence almost lands. SofM gets tagged by the arrow coming out from Ashe. Loong kites away from the tethers coming out from Tank. Doesn't get the slow with the Time Winder. Was looking for the pick but doesn't find it.
Now Vici actually have the inside track and a lot of control of this area. SofM having to respect and they kick off the Baron.
They're going to start this one off. It's taking a lot of damage. So Voidling's putting in so much work for Vici to start things off. SofM incredibly healthy as Easyhoon locks down Krystal. Gets in the half health. Gets a big shield as well. Easyhoon taking a lot of damage but he's still alive. SofM's the next target. They've peeled off Baron. Flandre's in the back lines almost targeting Mega, looking for that big choke point as he charges on forward. He's got the red rage bar, but the rest of Vici understand he's about to go Mega and back off.
SofM still trying to be aggressive. Needs to work with Flandre.
Gets sped up by the Karma, and that is going to be a teleport coming to the back lines. Arrow connects onto Jiezou. Will lock him down. Loong gets the power lock conversion to lock him down even more, but he's taking so much damage from the Jhin. caveMan has to hit him up and get him back to safety. Will still have his ultimate, and there goes the Critical, looking to slow down the rest of the team. Dandy's in trouble, gets tagged by the Winter's Buy. Ultimate comes out from Jiezou, but just splits the wickets against this team as Vici have to back away and reset the fight again. Loong's teleport's coming back up shortly as Tahm Kench delivering Endless in towards the Baron pit here. Doesn't get spotted out by that Wards, and it's Baron. It's already
getting
getting taken
low.
down incredibly low. This should be taken down by Vici. Dandy gets the smite off, and Snake look for a fight. There's Flandre in the back line. Doesn't get the stun to Easyhoon, who immediately uses the ultimate on towards the Gnar. Has to jump over the wall, gets his Guardian Angel pop, and Vici get delivered back into Snake's team by SofM, giving them a way into this team fight. Endless gets the first kill onto SofM. Vici get the Baron a single pick, and they're looking to take down Flandre as well. As the arrow connects, they get 2 kills and the Baron buff.
I mean, Flandre has all of these items, but he doesn't have the necessary one to get out of that hard CC lockdown. This is Baron and now Elder Drake for Vici.
The next minute and a half for Vici is going to be crucial as they have the 2 major objectives taken down. Vici slowly pushing in towards the base. Snake trying to do what they can to defend here, but that turret's already taking so much damage, and every single time they get some poke off, the Dragon Burn just does so much to Vici's front and back line.
That tower is shredding.
They have about a 30-second window as the next wave crashes to engage Snake, or they just lose the turret. But the damage that Vici do is far too high.
They still have this cannon minion just chipping away at the turret. Loong going to go toe-to-toe against Flandre, taking a lot of damage. But Vici, they've broken the base on the bottom side of the map, moving in towards the inhibitor.
Long's fine because he still has his ultimate available.
Well, Ashe doesn't even use it there. Still has his Guardian Angel as well as the ultimate. In fact, going to go back to base. Has teleport as well as the ultimate to get back onto this side of Summoner's Rift.
TP on a minion.
If he needs to, it's this minion. It's going to get teleported on by Loong. They're breaking the base against Snake. Forced to use the ultimate for SofM to try and knock them back. There's the critical coming out from Krystal. Power Lock Conversions locks down Jiezou. Dandy takes down the turret. The Braum's going to get locked down by the Malzahar. First pick comes out for Vici. As they move on towards the inhibitor, they take that down as well. And the base of Snake is just getting demolished piece by piece. Moving to game 3, if Vici pick up the win, something definitely has to change for Snake. As Vici now trying to siege for that final inhibitor turret. Flandre staying as far forward as possible. Kurtzikor coming out nice and early. Gets a couple of shots onto Easyhoon, but just gets eaten up by caveMan and gets pulled back to safety.
250 damage is how much the crit just did from Krystal, which is nothing. When you're looking at Loong and how tanky he is at the moment, they should be able to siege this one up. Play it slow, wait for the minions, or just brute force it with their damage.
And they do just that. SofM looking for a fight though. Knocks Endless and Easyhoon back. caveMan saves the Ashe. Loong forced to use the ult. Still has a Guardian Angel available, but Snake get a crucial pick onto the front line. Arrow comes out. Dandy moving in towards the front lines. Flandre on top of Easyhoon gets a kill. Snake now chasing on forward. SofM's gone in. Endless trying to kite back, but he's taking so much damage. Krystal gets the crit shot onto the Ashe. Flandre's deep into the back lines. Goes Mega on top of Loong. Gets the kill, and what on earth, Snake, they're about to wipe Vici.
Look at the base though.
3 kills coming out for Krystal, as Flandre has to teleport back in with a sliver of hell, but still, somehow Snake pull off the miracle team fight.
And this is actually a really clever decision because the inhibitor's about to spawn in that middle lane, so there's only cannon minions, not super minions. They force Vici to respond, which means they go straight to the Baron.
And Snake pull the trigger. They want to take down the big purple one as fast as they possibly can. Getting a lot of damage on towards us at half health. But suddenly Vici, they've rocked up, they've shut them, they're looking for a fight. Danny's in the front lines. Flandre turns Mega. Snake, they get the Baron, but Vici are pulling the trigger on this fight. Flandre's in Mega, trying to use as much of it as he has. SofM gets locked down, taking a lot of damage, but Danny's taking down Krystal. That's the 80 carry gone. Endless is moving towards the back lines as Flandre's going to get taken down to GA. Tahm Kench is going on top of SofM, forces the ultimate from the Gragas as Endless picks up a double kill, and Vici move towards Snake's base.
This should be the game for Vici. They have enough time with only 2 members remaining of Snake. Only 1 Nexus turret stands, so at least 2 inhibitors will go down. And another big clutch team fight out of Vici. Dandy put in so much work.
And it seemed like Snake had the upper hand, had the strategy in mind of how they wanted to execute the late game, but it's Vici that fight their way through Snake. They're going to take down the last Nexus turret. They're on to the Nexus, and they take this match to match point as they take down Snake in game number 2.